I'm not your daddy, I'm your grandpa.
All right there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, boys and girls, and all you little children. This is Milkbone again. I'm going to start a Civ 5 single-player game, and I'm going to use some mods. I'm going to use this community patch, 0.89. It's got bug fixes, AI improvements, game optimizations, and API extensions for Civ 5. Some of the other ones I'm going to use, I like to use, is a Barbarians Evolved and Captured Settlers, Remain Settlers. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to play City States Evolved, and some of them already got marked here. Helicopters Fly Over Water. I think I'll leave that, and the Historical Religion I'll leave in place. And we got one here at once updated, so we're gonna let it update. And let's see, find another one. Promotions in Navy, I'm gonna take that off. Really advanced setup, I will leave that because I do need to use that. That one updating is messing me up. Let's see. Well, jump me. Alright, let's go down here. Alright, really advanced setup. I was going to keep that one. And stealth bombers on carriers, I'm going to allow that. And tactical nuclear missile, I'm going to leave that in there. And then I'm going to go to next. So while it loads those mods in, which are created by other Civ 5 people, just like we do over on Backwoods, people make their own mods up. And there's a whole community that makes up mods for different games, and this one's for this game specifically. And it changes the way the game plays it. Now here we are, we can look in here, single player, City States Evolved, really advanced setup, helicopter stealth, anyway, and the Community 1 patch. Alright, so we're gonna select that, and we are going to set up a game. So we're gonna go to advanced setup here, and I'm gonna play Chieftain Warlord. I'm gonna play Warlord Epic, start in the ancient area. And we're going to do domination only. And then really advanced option is disable nuclear weapons, no, disable always at war, always at peace, and permanent war peace, okay? And then over here we're going to do max turns. Well, that's not really right what we're going to do here, but I'm going to turn on the raging barbs, okay? We'll have 22 players besides myself. We'll go over here and look at the players. We got 22 players, which includes me. I'm sorry. I'm going to be America. The map, we're going to have, well, it says 24 city-states, so that makes 40 something countries. We're going to divide 24 down to 12. I think that's good enough. That makes 30 something players on there. These are all it can be. And we're going to have 4 rainfalls normal and resources abundant. Okay. And then we're going to go to, let's see, what map? Continents Plus. We're going to put on Continents Plus. This is not an Earth type world. It's an Earth type world, but it is not the land masses of Earth. Okay. So we're going to start the game, and here we go. So we get to see where we're at. We're going to play probably about 200 turns, close to 200 turns. And
welcome, President Washington.
And
you lead
President
the industrious
I'm
American civilization. Formed in the conflagration of revolution in the 18th century, within 100 years the young nation became embroiled in a terrible civil war that nearly tore the country apart. But it was just a few short years later, in the 20th century, that the United States reached the height of its power, emerging triumphant and mighty from the two terrible wars that destroyed so many other great nations. The United States is a nation of immigrants, filled with optimism and determination. They lack only a leader to help them fulfill their promise. President Washington, can you lead the American people to greatness? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
Okay, we get the American Manifest Destiny. All land units have a +1 site and 50% discount when I purchase any tiles around me. It also has my special unit is B-17 and an earlier unit which is a Minuteman. And here we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and build my first city right there. And then after my first city, I am going to build a monument. You guys know how I do this. And then I'm going to go after a tech, which is, my first tech is going to be pottery. And I'm going to go across the river, it looks like. And there I am. Okay, there's 21 other nations out here. There's 12 other city-states out here. The city-states are evolved, so they will act like AI. They will build, go after techs, and all that. And then the barbs are raging, which means they really go bonkers and trying to kill you when they want to. Okay. So, and there's my turn again. Okay. So, I'm going to go 2 out this time. And I can use my numeric keypad to move my people in the 6 directions that are available. I'm going to go up there. I found a natural wonder. Congratulations, discovery of Mount Kalish has increased my happiness in the Empire. So there we go. My people are happy. Happy people. Well, I wonder. We've got, looks like 13 turns to build the monument. And I found a ruins. So I will probably go over there and check that ruins out because... Oh, and here comes Alexander
Alexandros mi, hyoston anakton kai ekonos ton theon.
Oh, ain't he pretty? Alright, goodbye. And we're going to go over and check them ruins out. I wonder where he came from. Let's take a look. He must have come down by my city. There he is, right there. Okay, I want to go up here and step on the ruins, and I find a survivors of a lost ruins. Gratitude, they settle in one of my cities. Well, I only have one, so that means my population points. If you follow my cursor to my city, that 2 right there, and right there, that number 13, that green bar, when it fills up, I get another population point. So I know Greece is nearby. And I'll go up here and start knocking the unknown out. It's covered with clouds. Now, if you notice in Civ 6, it was just like an uncharted map looking thing. Alright, now we got some barbarians down here, and I can fire at them. My cities are allowed to defend themselves. And there, that looks like the borders of Greece. We'll go up there and see how far we can see. And they're down there again, so they moved. And we'll kill them all. I'll go up here. Nope, that is
Doch
not.
all
That is the
disco.
Mayans.
Kuyala tenja akal.
Okay, we won't be able to trade with them right away. We can look and see, but let's see, there's nothing there that will let us trade. So, we go back and go to the next turn. I'm going to go around the Mayans. I'm going to stay on these hills. Oh, well, first I'm going to take a shot. He's going right on around me. And the turns move pretty fast in this early game, this early in the game. I thought he'd leave the area by now, but he didn't. He's a sucker for punishment. What is that? Let's go down and take a look at that. See what that is that he's standing on. Marble. Okay. And that looks like some of the mines right there. Yep. They went out and missed me altogether. And the, oh, I found another ruins. Let's see where it is. It's way out there. I'll still probably go get it because they have things in them. Advanced weaponry, technology sometimes. Other units sometimes. But I'm playing with mods this time. The mods that I'm playing with is what I showed you set up. We found cultural artifacts. We put my citizens in awe. Awe? What is that? Okay, and there is a policy. And let's see, I can go after tradition, liberty, honor, or piety. And I'm going to go after tradition. Okay. I'm going to go right on around this mountain and then back down.
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
And that's from a quote from the Bible, Isaiah 45:9. And that gives me the granary, pyramid, and shrine. Buildings that I can build. Pyramids is a great wonder. So we go down to Washington and we want to start a settler. And we need to go after another tech. And I'm going to go after archery. And my unit needs a turn. And down here, if you look, you can see which player is playing.
Kazimierz Wielki. Witam cię na ziemiach Wielkiego Królestwa Polskiego.
Isn't he nice? Sounded like he was friendly anyway, didn't he? Okay, well, it looks like somebody else has showed up down there. Might be the same guys coming back. Nope, it's the same guys. Right there. And there's another place full of artifacts. And there's, ooh, England, Queen Elizabeth.
We are pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. I want to do another Civ 5. It's been a while since I've played Civ 5. And I do like it. I'm at odds on which one I like the best. I like the amount of men it gives you in the group in this one over what it does in the other one. And it seems like the other one fills up the entire land side with something and you don't have no kind of country left. This one does a little bit, but not as bad. Okay, now we're going to go after another policy. And what are we going to go after? I'm going to go after piety. That allows me to, I believe, talk to city-states, have a better communication with city-states. I'm going to go up on that mountain. Let's see, I've got a little while before a settler comes out of there. And I'll start like a clock. I'll go clockwise around my, starting at the 1 o'clock position. And go right around. That's what I call my hub. If I can get that completed, then I'm happy. I know my capital is pretty much protected. What I did not check and did not notice was that I only selected for the cities to be 2 spaces apart rather than 3, or 2 spaces between cities. I believe I have to do all 3 of them. That's the normal game setup, is all 3. But it's no biggie. Biggie is survival. So I may get down back just south of my city a little bit before I have to use my worker, or not worker, my warrior here to escort my settler out. And right now my warrior is used for exploration. Check out the surrounding area. Let's see how many turns we got to go. About 17 it says. So I've got to, so after about 10 turns I'll start heading back to my city. Looks like we've run into the southern place here. Looks like an ocean out here, don't it? Yeah. Could be a big bay. I'm not sure. I'm looking for a red hut to be down there because of these guys keep showing up. And they keep coming in from the south. So we'll look for a barbarian fortress down here, encampment, whatever they call.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own plumes. We often give our enemies the means of our own destruction.
And that's by Aesop. Okay, and it gives me archer, a slinger, and a bowman. I will not get a slinger or a bowman. I will get the archer. These are for other civs, may get those. And the wonders is Temple of Artemis. So now I go after another tech. And we're going to go after animal husbandry. And see what this says. Enemies and been spotted. That's him. And he gets to take a shot. Now these guys will inch ever closer There it is, okay? And I will try to take that out. And what we're going to do, he's trying to come back down to protect his enclave. So I'm going to let him shoot. And then I'm going to attack. And the reason I done that is because if I move down here to attack, and then he moves down, I got two of them to fight right off the bat. That don't mean he won't come out on me. I'm within striking distance. But you see how weak he is already? Okay, now we've got another policy to get. And I'm going to go after the Liberty. And I'm going to rest. I'm going to try to stay as strong as I can. Okay, I should be able to take this guy out. Alright, I'm right outside the encampment. Let's see if he tries to hit me. And I got a promotion coming. And the promotion I'm going to take is a drill, combat strength and fighting on a rough terrain, hills and forests and jungle. His is flat, but I will be going into hills and forests and jungle. So, I'll rest him up. He didn't come out, so I'm going to rest him. And with this one, I'm going to attack and oh, he's stronger than I thought he was. Okay. Well, we'll just rest again next turn. Okay, let me. Ooh, I didn't fare too good on that, did I? He might strike me. If not, it's time for him to run. Okay. Oh, I didn't quite make it, did he? And the most well-fed people is the Polish people. People I met. Elizabeth and Alexander, and then the Paco of the Mayans, I guess it is, and then me. I'm last. That's because I have no farms. And I've got no escort for him. So I will not take my settler down that way. I'm going to do as I said. I'm going to take him up to the 1 o'clock position. And the Reds are really getting rough. Barbarian Reds, not the Polish Reds. Okay, that might give me a chance to get a little bit of payback.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
And that is from the Bible, Deuteronomy 25:4. Okay, and it unlocks caravans. I can build caravans now. I should see horses out there that I can corral now. And I can construct a pasture. And a unique action, it allows the establishment of additional trade routes. Okay, I've built my settler. And after my settler, I want a shrine. And I get to go after a new tech. I like it when I can go after new techs. And we're going to go after, what is it? Calendar. And there's a horse within my territory. There he is. There's a group of horses down there. Okay, so he's going to try to chase my guy down. And I'm going to try to slow him down. This settler has no protection. If he walks on him, that's the end of it. So I'm going to run up here. And then there's the third spot.
Mae fi yw Byddig, brenhines y Celtiaid. Peidied neb am
And
Trambrysoi.
they're friendly. Alright. So I've met a few. Okay, now I can't build. You see there? Can't build. It says it has to be 4 tiles to another city. So we'll go up here and then I'll build. And I have built New York. Wow. New York already. And in New York I'm going to go after a shrine right away. Shrine is for religion. Okay. He's a little upset about me taking land that was up that way, so I'll apologize to him. Let him get over it. Same way with Paco. Sorry, Paco. Or the Mayans. I'll try not to build up that way again. Anyway, we've got, looks like about 13 turn. Oh, there's
Im Namen
Germany.
des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen.
Me too. Let's see if...
Vorwärts.
No trade yet. Okay, trade. Usually that's for resources and stuff. It's different than the trade route. Greece is upset with the Mayans.
شلام عليك أنا داريهوش ملك ملكايا باريش ربا لهم ثاني يدات.
Well, there he is. That is Darius of Persia. Darius of Persia. Okay. Now, the only thing we can do is move on to our next turn. And somebody has built something. One of my cities has built something. It must be my capital. Where's my cursor? There we go. Yep, it has built a shrine, so I'm going to go back to a settler again. And go on. And this settler will go out my 3 o'clock position. I'm going to just build the clock right around my city. And there's a policy. And we're going to build it in the piety part. We're going to get organized religion. That gives me an extra faith up from shrines and temples. And if you look up here, you'll see my faith is building. And if you look down, you'll see the 2 and then the +2 and then the 29. 29. That's the minimum faith I need right now in order to start a Pantheon. My startup religion. I really don't understand how to work it in Civ 6 yet. I'll need to read up on that. Okay, on the next turn, we'll go into the next turn. Well, we've passed the quarter-way mark. How much time have we been in here? About 30 minutes, so it looks like we might push 2 hours on that. Because the turns will get a little bit longer. That's how come each session I'll downgrade how many turns we take. Oh my, we're on Never. Here's Nebuchadnezzar the Second, the Great of Babylon. Looks like I startled him. He dropped his cup. This is the turn we're on, 54, and this is the game year, 2650 BC. Yeah, he's getting hostile towards me, which means he might send an army down. I don't know. I hope not. I'm not ready for a war just this point in time. Let's see, what was I building up here? A shrine. It's almost done.
So teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom.
That's out of the Bible, Psalms 90, verse 12. And we get Stoneworks. I can go after that now. Stonehenge, that's a great wonder. I can go after that. And I can construct a plantation with a worker now. And he has built a shrine. So after a shrine, I'm going to go after a worker. Start improving my land. What? And a technology will pursue, we're going to go after mining. I got 11 turns to go to get another settler out of here. 10 turns now. And he's going to go over here somewhere. And I will hope that there's no reds over there that want to take him. I know there are some to the south. I haven't seen any come in from the west or east yet. And I've hit a golden age. That makes my people happy, and a golden age will give me, raise my gold that I'm collecting per turn. As you see, I'm getting 7 per turn. I got, what is that, 335 in the copper. So I'm not too bad, not in this stage of the game. I usually go bankrupt later on. It's just something I do. I like spending their money. Other people's money. I now have 2 horses encompassed. Okay, and I get to go after a Pantheon, so give me a few minutes while I look some of this over. I think I'm going to go after the God of War. And Washington is going to fire on these barbs. Looks like Fackle could use my help. And that just says I got a Pantheon, whatever. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, just let me know. I'll still pronounce it the way I want to. Alright, and it's still other people's turns. And there's both my cities. I get a settler in 6 and a worker in 25. Sucker for punishment. Okay. And it says an enemy is near. And there they are. They must have moved from there out to there. And we'll go to the next turn. And you just run through that corner again and it gives me that back. See there? And the next turn.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Okay, and I'm going to make a declaration of peace to the world with Poland. So Poland and I are friendly.
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral rights.
And that's by J. Paul Getty. Alright, and it unlocks my ability to construct a mine. That'll be with my worker. Or chop down a forest, and that's with the worker. So I get 2 new worker actions. And the new tech I'll go after is wheel. That'll allow me to build roads between my cities. Roads will cause the gold to go up because of trade. And the Celts have started worshiping a Pantheon. Pantheon of gods. Okay. And I'm gonna fire on these dudes. And then in my turn.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
There you go. Guy wants me to give him gold. That's the first thing off. I think in order to stay friends, I will do that this time around. It's not something I normally do, but I'm trying to maintain the peace right now. And I'll take another shot at these barbs. And it says New York wants, they want some dyes. I believe I get a settler out the next turn. Oh, there's high office. The PS. Native Americans. We'll talk when we can trade. Okay, and there's my settler. And after a settler, I want a worker. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at him. And I'm gonna take 2 steps out here. Okay, that's Packle. Scout from Packle. And I'm going to take 2 more steps out here. There's Germany's. Now, if he wanted to, he could take my settler, but that would start a war, and if you don't think he's ready for war yet, he won't do it. And my next turn, I will build a city where he is standing. And there it is. And if you see that, since he don't have a rite of passage, it just pushes him out. Okay, and the first thing I want to do here is I want a shrine. Strengthen up my religion. Somebody needs to milk that cow. Or they could be looking for the off voice. Alright. He's a little upset with me. Happens every time I want to expand. They can expand with no consequences, but they always want to drop the, oh, you're getting too big too fast. Okay, who is that? He's in my territory, but he's too far from my city to shoot. And my golden age is ending, so let's go up here and take a look. We've got about 15 turns for a worker, and he's got about 32 turns for a worker, so nobody's coming out of the cities for a while. And this one's got 28 turns for a shrine. Okay. Whoops. Okay, and this is the people with the pointiest sticks. I'm last. And then Greece. And then I don't know who. And then the Iroquois. Germany. Babylon. Persia. And then I don't know. And then Poland. And I don't know. And I don't know. And then the Celts. And I don't know. And then England. And then the Mayans, and then some more of I don't know. That's probably pointy sticks is the ones that have been at war most, use their military the most. Alright. Get the wheel in 4 turns. It looks, I must have growed because that sure went down significantly. Get more production points with the more citizens. He's getting ready to grow too, so you see that's about 28, I guess. Let's see, it says, it'll go to size 3 next turn. Watch how that drops. Okay, before we go to the next turn, we'll go up here, and then you see that was like, what was it, 28, and now it's down to 18. We're size 3. It's going to take 49 turns to fill the, I guess that would be the food basket, and his is about to grow, and his is 23, so the next turnabout, he'll come down pretty, about half, I guess.
Wisdom and virtue are like the 2 wheels of a cart.
And that is a Japanese proverb that allows a chariot archer, I'm not sure if I get that, a war chariot, I know I don't get that, and a war elephant, I don't get that. A horse archer is no, and a hand axe. I might get the hand axe and a chariot archer, I'm not sure. And allow the worker or the cities to build floating gardens or watermill, and I can now construct a road. That's with a worker. Okay, so my next tech is I'm going to go after writing, and let's see what this says. Boston has grown. There you go. So it went from, well, it didn't go down much, but there it is, 22. And I got another policy. So the policy I'm going to go after is going to be inside Liberty. It's going to be the Republic. It gives me +1 in production in every city, and +5% of production in cities when constructing buildings. Oh, better click it. Yeah. Okay, now I got it. And next turn. Okay, now it's down to what, 11? Yeah. So it went from 22 to 11. So that's what I said, about half. And my boundaries connected there. What makes these expand is this stuff right here. No, that's policy. What is it? It's this stuff, right in here, I think. I think it is policy. As my persuasiveness goes up. Okay. I hear cows. I didn't even look to see what that is. That looks pretty there. Silver. So I can mine that and corral that. And Boston wants cocoa. Alright, now it's a demand when I'll meet up with some of these other countries. I'll see if they have what my people are demanding. And there you go. There is a worker, and I gotta put out some more cities. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna build a city. I mean a road to this other city. And then I'll start taking care of my land. And there it is. I want to build a road there. And the Celts and the England have become friends. Or Celts.
He who destroys a good book kills reason itself.
John Milton said that. Okay. And that's a paper maker. I don't think I get that building. That's another nation. Anyway, library. And the Wonders of the World is a great library. And it allows embassies to establish to other civilizations' capitals. Okay, so I may try to establish some embassies now. But the next tech is bronze working. Alright, but first off, let's... They're hostile. Okay. But I'm still going to see if they'll trade.
Ti?
Want to make some trade?
Kai?
Let's see. Whoops. Let's see if I can get an embassy.
Leges. Sputajo sukei.
You don't want that. Okay. Fine. Okay. Paco, you got anything to trade, bud?
Anak ditej.
We're gonna trade embassies.
Batin ma.
Okay. Now we know where he is. Nebuchadnezzar. Let's see if we can do any trade there. We'll go for embassies.
Annu.
And that one's the one that just showed up, so that's over there. And the Celts. We'll do embassy. And I think, oh, there they are, way up there. And England.
Hello again. Go ahead.
How about an embassy? Oh,
Very well.
Yeah, okay, England. That must be the brown there. And Germany.
Was nun? Vorwärts. Abgemacht.
And Germany, that's them there. And
Watko número?
the air quest.
Ja saada sudera. Tigawanio.
And that must be them way over there. And
Yom Tabla.
Darius.
And
Persia.
Tamart.
He's not able to do it, so he's behind, and
Pozdrawiam
Poland.
cię.
He's not able to.
Słucham?
And I think that's it right now. Okay, we'll go into the next turn.
أنا السلطان ديال
There's
مراكش
another new
من
one,
منصور
Morocco.
باسم الشعب ديالي كنرحب بكم.
Well, wonderful. Can we make a
كيفاش؟
trade, Morocco? Yeah, let's do embassies.
جميل.
Okay, and I don't see anything new, so he must be in here somewhere, unless that's him. That might be him right there. That looks like it might be. Okay, and they build a shrine. Next thing after a shrine is a worker, and we'll move on. And they're still working on the road. he'll get a road in 2 turns. One of my cities roads, that's what that meant. Somebody I haven't met in Persia are now friends. This is the information bar over here for what's current. Okay. And he built a worker. I'm going to go after a settler. And some unknown civilization that started Pantheon. And the Great Library has been built. So I am going to have him build a farm there. And I'm going to have him move up and build another section of road. When my roads connect the cities to the capital, you see a little dot or something shows up, and that will give me more gold, and it might make my people happy. I'm not sure. I would think it would, but I don't remember. But that is mainly this first guy's job. This first builder or worker is to make sure my cities get connected. And the Temple of Artemis has been built in a faraway land. I believe that means in any civilization that I do not have a...
with a spear 11 cubits long in his hand, the bronze point gleamed in front of him and was fastened to the shaft of the spear by a ring of gold.
As by Homer. Okay, that unlocked the spearman. I will get a spearman. Hoplite will be one of the other nations. Immortal, same. All these are the same. And then the buildings is a clip post, but I get the barracks and a kenda. And the wonders of the world, I can pursue the statues of Zeus. And the resources that is unlocked is I will be able to see iron out on the map now. And my worker will be able to remove jungle now. Nice to know, but I want to look around for iron. Gotta have iron in order to have advanced weaponry. And I don't see any in my land. There's looks like more silver. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the technology that I'm going to pursue this time is going to be trapping. And I'm not wanting to... Oh, the Temple of Artemis has been built in the faraway land, and we'll go on to the next turn.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft.
And we're going to declare friendships with Germany. And we're going to move up one more and build another road. And that will connect my city and New York, Washington, the capital, to New York. And there he's telling me that he wants to go to war with the Celts with him, and I'm going to tell him Sorry, not this time, because I can't. I don't have a military. I'm not enough to go against hers. That's one of the first things she starts doing is building a military. And I'm going to build a road. This is the last section of road that will connect them two. And if it's inside my land, every little piece of road that I build costs me so much in gold to maintain it. So that's one of the things that uses gold up. Buildings use gold up. Units use gold up. Population uses food. To grow cities uses food. Okay, and he's done with the farm, so I'm going to put a road right in the middle of it, because when he builds his city, I'm going to try to park him out here somewhere, just to have a reach.
بكل ربي في قلم ثنا شوي لخ بقرب تقابله eh?
تقابله, eh? Okay.
بش
He was happy, wasn't he? Alright. Oh look, I got half a farm. It's green up here on top and brown at the bottom. It should all be green. He should be coming out with a settler before long. And I got an enemy right out here. I want to go down here somewhere and build, but I can't because of this guy, so. Dad, he's attacking my city. Oh my goodness. Alright. He wants to play that. I'll start killing him off. Okay, there you go. You see my road is completed between two cities. See the three little dots right there? I don't know if that happens in my capital or not, but that means he's connected to the capital. Okay. So now I want to run him down to here. And go on. Now I'll build a road out to here. Babylon wants to be friends. So I will be friends with Babylon. And now it's going to be rough putting a city down here. Well, I'd like to put a city down there since I can't over here. Whoops, whoops.
Even brute beasts and wandering birds do not fall into the same traps or nets twice.
And that is St. Jerome. Now, this unlocks buildings that I can build in a city, which is a circus. That will make for happiness. And I can construct a camp. Okay, and my city wants to build something now. And I'm going to go after a caravan. And I get to go after new technology. And I'm going to go after sailing, even though I can't use it right now. Hopefully by the time I get it, I will have a coastal city. Now, I'm going to use this bombarding action to go after the weakest one. And I'm not going to send him out. And I'm going after a road, as you can see. Now, sometime when I get a certain text, the little bridges will appear across them. And he still can't go out. I might hold him until I build a fighting unit, which is not going to be too far away. Oh, there she is.
Μονοπίον θαύμα.
Byzantium.
Ποιον όνομα είπε η Μισέ, ο καλός ξένος?
Lady Theodora.
Είμαι η Θεοδόρα, η φίλη του Βυζαντίου.
Ain't she something? Okay, Theodora. Let's go for a
Ακούω.
embassy. How about that? Okay. She's way out there. She's that blue, way up there, Constantinople. Alright. Now I can take him out, but they'll just come and stomp on him, so I'm gonna hold him. And that'll be the second road and the third road, so that means the city, my city will be right about in there, and that makes 1, 2, 3. It's not far enough. So that means I'd have to move over here, and then I'll have to know where that city is, and I believe that city is right there, so I'm not going to be able to build up there. So I'll stop that road right there. That's the end of that road. And now he wants to go to war with Alexander, and I just can't do it. I'm not ready for war. I have to keep an eye on these red guys here. I gotta make sure he can get away from them, or he'll take him too. And another unknown has got starting a religion. The statue of Zeus has been built, so I can't build that. And my thing has went up to 4 citizens. And I cannot get him out yet. I will. I guess I could send him up here somewhere to make sure I got that land. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. It should be safe up there. I don't know what's really to my west, but I know the bars are to my south. So I'll send him northwest. Let's go ahead and start him. Okay, that's more like it. I want to go up there, but I can't, so I'm going to move over here. I know that he can't reach me there. I don't think he could anyway. Well, he could have, because if they move like that, there's a thing called zone of control. But he can't reach you now. Even if he moves 2, he could only go to here. And we got... I believe I can build there. And we'll build the great city of Philadelphia. And we'll start Philadelphia with a shrine. And let's see. I'm going to move him up there because I want him to build a road on out to the city as straight as possible. Oh, he's gonna pound on my city. And there's the wonderful people of the world. I'm gonna build a road there. And I'm done with building a road. I really don't think. Well, maybe they'll build a road out and then the road connect. I don't have to pay for that road, so I'm gonna go on out there. Okay, while I'm going on and on in there, I wanted y'all to know that this video just got so long and everything. I thought I'd chop it up a few. So here shortly we'll be cutting it off, so it'll only be a view length of about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, about an hour 15 minutes. Now he'll do a little bit of damage, but if you notice from the last time, if I can't see the damage, now by the time it comes my turn,
he who commands the sea has command of
up.
Everything.
Okay, I can build a workboat and a trireme. I can't build a droman or a quadrille, or I think I can build a cargo ship, which is the same as a trade route. And then it unlocks a great, what's that? Create fishing boats. Well, I don't think I get that. But there's a unique action which is allowed because of the that one mod, and it allows establishing an additional trade route. Okay, so when I get it, you see I can have 2 trade routes here, and I've got 1. And I don't know what trade route that is, unless it's just in game. I haven't built oh, maybe I have. I started building a trade, so that'll take up 1 slot. Okay, and he builds a settler, and after the settler is a caravan. Yeah, see, I'm just building it, and I've got 2 taken. Okay, that explains that. Alright, so I'm gonna go after, and while he goes after that, I'm gonna thank y'all for watching the video. It'll be cutting off at about 1:15 somewhere around there. I'm going to go after the weakest guy, and he could take out. So the next one will pick up pretty close to where this one leaves off, 1:15. And I'm going to look up. Y'all come back and watch the rest of this, and as it gets deeper with some of the other recording area, there is some pretty good battle goes on. I will. So thanks for coming by. This is Milkbone signing off. The hot side, and wishing y'all a so I'm gonna great New Year's Day, and you might take it. That'll put me at war. Come see me, and I'll have to convert everything to military units. So I'm going to take him back in the city, and I will take him someplace else to build, where it's a little safer maybe. I don't know what his intentions are, and since I don't have him protected. There you go, I knocked some more down. Now, you see, he moved away now, so it makes me think he was after my settler. He was going to go to war over my settler. Well, they have perseverance anyway, don't they?